Washington Wizards may be over, but we're going to get a check-in with star and also style star because he's quite the trendsetter.
It takes something every day when we start talking. But I want to see his style, yes.
Well, we're speaking of style star for the DMV zone, Chad Ricardo, that's for
Killing
sure.
it.
And you're talking with the Wiz style star, Kyle Kuzma. Hey, Chad.
That's right, Joe and Marina. When you talk about Kyle Kuzma, of course you think about hoops. Of course you talk about fashion. Of course you talk about photography and even his equally famous girlfriend. Well, Kyle Kuzma is getting into the fast, fresh food business. We are here in Gainesville, Virginia, where there is opening Mahana Fresh. The official opening is coming tomorrow. We're going to take you a little bit inside of these doors here so that you can get a look at everything that Mahana Fresh has to offer. But before we talk about what Mahana Fresh has to offer, we got the man himself, Kyle Kuzma, with us here. Welcome. Kyle, we thank you for having us here at Mahana Fresh. I remember that there was a day in which people wanted for basketball players to shut up and dribble. Yeah. You, though, expanding what it is that you do, why is entrepreneurship something that's important to you?
Well, thanks for coming, by the way. Yeah. But this is very important because, you know, my platform, who I have, what I take care of in my life, what I want to give back to society. I think entrepreneurship is important for that, and I think being in the restaurant business is a pretty good start for me. So.
And that's what I wanted to ask you. Out of everything that you could have done, because everybody knows about your fashion, everybody knows about your photography as well, why Mahana Fresh? Why the food industry?
Well, I just think, you know, when you think about the food industry and America, right, there's not that many really healthy, like fast operating places you can come and get food quick. You know, it's usually kind of iffy out there. And I think, you know, Mahana, you know, it's a healthy alternative, and it's things that I eat on a daily basis. Like the same type of menu and structure we have, like these are things that I'm typically eat on a daily basis. So.
Well, look, you talk about the things you're eating. I need to see it. Can we come back here and make a bowl? Let's head on back here. We're going to come on back here as we take a look at all of the options, the food options that are here with us here today. And Kyle, as we get back here, I think that you brought up a good point as I put on my Mahana Fresh hat here as I'm behind the food line. Now, in terms of the healthy food, I know that you growing up in Flint, Michigan, why is it important to have options that maybe even young people can eat that they can also afford?
Well, especially in, like, I know for me, growing up in Flint, Michigan, underprivileged place, area, city, we didn't really have restaurants like this. It was, you know, the typical fast food chain restaurants that, you know, kind of forced by our environment to really eat on. And I think, you know, having an opportunity to be in this space and be a part of selling food like this is like, it's impactful because our bodies are our temples, and you know, it's very important to eat healthy.
That's right. All right, let's go ahead and start making your bowl. Tell me what it is that you like, because I think that you hit on a perfect point here. There's a lot of athletes out there watching this right now, a lot of people who love fitness and nutrition. You got to be able to afford it, and Mahana Fresh is bringing that and making it an option.
100%. So for me, you know, I love, sorry, I'm trying to make this bowl as well. I love the noodles. I love rice. I think for me, that's something that's important in my diet. Yes. You know, getting those carbs for a while. I'm, you know, trying to be an athlete and, you know, perform at a high level. Can't go wrong with some broccoli.
Get your vegetables in there as well.
This is my meal. So, you know, your meal might be a little different. We're going to get some of these sweet potatoes.
The roasted potatoes, that's always important in my house as well.
Yep, we need those. We have some barbecue chicken right here. This is top notch right here. Really good.
So you get the protein in there also to make sure that you get that double protein.
Double protein, yeah. Can't go wrong with some steak, right? Top this off.
With the green beans too. All of this down here at Mahana Fresh, and I know that you're going to come here and hit up the dressings here as well. If we can just make sure that our wonderful cameraman Fishoff gets one more look at everything that is offered here at Mahana Fresh, everything on the menu as well, because again, as we're here with Kyle Kuzma, the grand opening for this restaurant is going down tomorrow. Not only can you eat healthy, but you can afford to eat healthy as well. I think that that is something that is so important. As Kyle, you are making this happen for the community.
1,000%. I'm going to add one more thing right here, because this is creamy wasabi sauce. This is my favorite personal thing here. Yeah, this is great. You know, obviously, easy bowl, nutrition, got my proteins, got my vegetables, got some carbs so I can perform well. So I'm good.
We got it. We got it. We are good to go. I tell you what, we're going to have more with Kyle Kuzma coming up here at 4 o'clock, more at 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock as well. Mahana Fresh in Gainesville, Virginia. We got more of these that are going to be popping up later, and we'll tell you all about that, Kyle. Thank you so very much, brother. Yeah, man.
All right,
Back
thank
to you all.
Chad.
All right, ask me if we can get some of that wasabi cream. I want to see what it tastes like on wings.
I bet you it's good. Now that the
wings.
season's over, he really has a lot of time to dedicate to
Hey,
it.
matter of fact, he needs to come up here. We tell him to bring a few bowls up here for
Healthy,
me and
fast,
Marina.
casual. We'd love to see it. Thank you, Chad.